What's score one? My name is Kyle, aka Racer Knight 99. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Cup race review. And it's time to review of the 2026 Autotrader 400 at Echo Park Speedway, the second race of the NASCAR Cup Series season. And guess who got the win again? The number 45 of Tyler Reddick, back-to-back wins, 10th career win, and his second win of the season. Last week, in the 68th running of the Daytona 500, he got the win. That's number one. And number two, today, race number 2 of the 2026 season, he got the win again, back-to-back. And I gotta say, by the way, what an incredible start of the Toyotas, by the way. A strong start of the season with back-to-back wins for Tyler Reddick. And also, 23-11, another fantastic way to start the season because Tyler Reddick got back-to-back wins. Imagine he goes for 3 wins in a row next race in Circuit of the Americas. Oh man, that's going to be insane, by the way. So anyway, we'll see how it goes for next race for Tyler Reddick to go 3 wins in a row. But right now, for Tyler Reddick, went back-to-back for race number 1 and race number 2. The last time that a driver went back-to-back wins, it was all the way back in 2009, Matt Kenseth. Because Matt Kenseth went back-to-back wins back in race number 1 and race number 2 back in 2009. So that was 17 years ago. And now, 17 years later, in 2026, Tyler Reddick went back-to-back. What an outstanding, incredible start of the season for Tyler Reddick. Winning the Daytona 500 last week, and now today in Echo Park Speedway, back-to-back wins. So anyway, congratulations once again for Tyler Reddick in the 45, and congratulations again to 23-11 Racing. I gotta say, 23-11 Racing on a strong start of the season, by the way. How about that? So anyway, let's get on to the first stage of the race. So, stage number 1, Austin Cindric started all the way in the back and worked his way up to the front to get the stage number 1 win. And then on to the stage number 2 race, lap number 85, the number 88 of Connor Zilisch, Austin Dillon and Chase Briscoe wrecked and spins and to bring out the caution. And then lap number 125, the big one happened in turn number 4. That bring out the caution because the big one happened in turn number 4. And then the end of stage number 2 finish. I want to talk about the stage 2 finish, by the way. So William Byron in the 24, I thought he got the stage win. But unfortunately, they decided to let Bubba Wallace win in the stage number 2 because of the caution came out because of Kyle Larson, SVG, that bring out the caution at the end of stage number 2. So they gave it to Bubba Wallace winning stage number 2. I thought William Byron got the stage 2 win, but unfortunately, they handed it to Bubba Wallace winning stage number 2. So Bubba Wallace wins stage number 2. And now let's get on to the final stage of the race. Lap number 199, that the number 97 of SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, spins that bring out the caution. And then around 38 laps ago, that Denny Hamlin, Connor Zilisch, Alex Bowman, Tyler Reddick, and Michael Bedell brings out the caution around 38 laps to go. And I gotta say for Tyler Reddick, by the way, what an outstanding comeback, by the way. I will talk about that later. But right now, around 22 laps ago, that the number 22 of Joey Logano spins, that bring out the caution. And then around 3 laps ago, on the end of the race, by the way, that the number 24 had a flat tire, by the way. And then the caution came out and bring out the red flag around the end of the race, almost the end of the race, by the way. Collecting Austin Cindric, Austin Dillon, and Ty Gillen goes around in turn number 3 and bring out the caution. And then we're going to talk about the overtime race, by the way. So overtime race number 1, the 2 drivers who was out front, Christopher Bell trying to go for his back-to-back wins in Atlanta, alongside with Bubba Wallace going for his first win of the season. And then the number 77 of Carson Hocevar went through the middle, but unfortunately, they collected Christopher Bell to hit the wall in turn number 1 to bring out the caution. And then on to the final lap of the race. And I gotta say, Tyler Reddick has done it again, back-to-back. And also, did you see the right front bender of the 45 car? It was broke. And then guess what? He just won the race, back-to-back. I gotta say, what a huge win for Tyler Reddick, by the way, because I thought he was done for the day, but he was not giving up. But guess what? He got the win again, back-to-back. What an incredible comeback for Tyler Reddick to win again back-to-back. Trying to score his third win in a row next race and Circuit of the Americas, because that's the next race of the 2026 season. So that's going to be the next race for the Cup Series, Circuit of the Americas. So it's going to be a road course racing. So anyway, Tyler Reddick did an amazing job, by the way. Made a great comeback. Right front bender was broke, and then he got the win again, back-to-back. Chase Briscoe did a good job, finishing second. Ross Chastain did a good job as well. I gotta say, it's been a good race so far, by the way. That was a fun race in Echo Park Speedway. Next race is going to be Circuit of the Americas. Could Tyler Reddick goes for his third win in a row? We're about to find out what's going to happen on the next race of the 2026 season. So could Tyler Reddick go 3 wins in a row? We're about to find out. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way. Hit the like, hit subscribe button, click the bell in case turned on. Have an amazing, fantastic, awesome day, by the way. Subscribe to my second channel, Racer Night 99 a second. I'll see you guys next time. See you guys very soon. And have a great, amazing, awesome day.